Life can be challenging when the walls are caving in, when hope starts to crumble, and when daily necessities are hard to find. The Mitchell Area United Way is there for support. We lay out the plans to forge healthier lifestyles, deliver the materials for a strong educational foundation, and construct financial stability. The Mitchell Area United Way is built on caring. We have the blueprint for improving lives and need you to join our efforts in creating a stronger community. Have you ever wondered what the United Way does with the generous contributions they receive each year? We'd like to show you. Partner agencies receiving funds from the Mitchell Area United Way include James Valley Drug DUI Court to provide rehabilitation to end the cycle of addiction. Weekend Snack Pack for less fortunate children who don't have access to healthy meals or snacks on the weekends. James Valley Community Center to enrich the lives of older adults living in the area by supplying meals and recreation, and so many more. When you start to dig in and take a closer look, you can see our partner agencies really are the building blocks for a stable community. Take, for instance, the Salvation Army. It would be hard to find a service the Salvation Army doesn't supply when times are tough.
My name is Major Vicki Cole, and my husband and I are the directors of the Salvation Army. I've been a Salvation Army officer for 36 years now. We do back-to-school clothing, we do winter clothing in October, and we provide Christmas food and toys in December. We also provide a food pantry here. We help with disaster services in our county, and we also provide thrift store vouchers for those who have fires or have just moved here and that need assistance with clothing.
One of the most important services the Salvation Army provides in Mitchell is its feeding program.
We have a feeding program here called Compassion Kitchen. We feed people Monday through Friday, the noon meal, and the second Saturday of each month.
Counseling services, rent assistance, bus tickets, church service. If someone in the Mitchell area is in need, the Salvation Army is there.
We have received many years funding from the United Way, and we appreciate the funding that the United Way gives to the Salvation Army.
Sometimes the community requires something out of the ordinary to help residents reach their full potential, and that takes a little horsepower. Helping with Horsepower has been nationally recognized for their bike building program. But when it hammered together a strong relationship with Reclamation Ranch, their Spirit Horse program became a unique and beneficial effort to assist those with special needs.
Hi, I'm Laura Klock. I'm president and one of the founders of Helping with Horsepower, and we run the Spirit Horse Therapeutic Riding Program at Reclamation Ranch.
And I'm Crystal Young, and I live and operate Reclamation Ranch here, and I'm also the program director for Helping with Horsepower's Spirit Horse Therapeutic Riding Program.
We have riders that fill out an application, and they come out for a private 1-hour session with us. The riders are involved in every part of the whole session: tacking up, brushing the horse, getting on the horse, riding, where we're going through a 77-step program where they're learning balance and coordination and self-confidence, and then they're responsible for taking the saddle off and brushing the horse again, and a treat at the end.
Right. Everybody loves treats. And we initially started off with probably a handful of riders, and it's really kind of grown. We serve up to a 100-mile radius around the Mitchell and surrounding areas, so it's really cool to see the different dynamics and different riders throughout the area. We've got riders from as young as age of 3 all the way up to Joel's like 58. We are able to facilitate rides for adults in wheelchairs too, so it's really neat.
Helping with Horsepower's Spirit Horse clients may even choose to cruise around the ranch in a motorcycle sidecar. It's all about gaining a sense of accomplishment and building life skills.
So going through the process to become part of the United Way was really good for us as a small nonprofit, and we were so blessed to be chosen to be one of the recipient charities and receive some funding from United Way to help us continue to grow and serve more riders in the area.
Not only has the Mitchell Area United Way provided funding to helping with horsepower, but it also chips in with manpower.
We had a couple of groups come out last year, and we're on schedule to have them come out for the United Way Day of Caring. So last year it was kind of miserable, rainy, but we had some very dedicated groups from the United Way Day of Caring that were out here in the rain, running chainsaws. I mean, they were hardworking. We got our sign painted for a directional sign to come down to the riding arena, so we were really blessed by them.
When it comes to securing a bright future for the Mitchell area, having someone available to stand up for children who have been removed from their homes due to abuse and neglect is invaluable. That's why the United Way partners with First Circuit CASA, and it's grateful for the opportunities to support advocates like Stacy Schumann.
I am Stacy Schumann. I actually work at Muthi Electric. I'm the accounting manager at Muthi Electric. I became part of CASA in 2016. We adopted Cole when he was just a baby. He's 12 now. And when I became part of CASA in 2016, I had been thinking about it for a couple years. And Jackie had been trying to get a hold of me to look into it and things. And I just kept thinking I needed to help another kid because we adopted our son. And I look back at what his life could have been like, knowing the struggles and the obstacles that we've overcome in this 12 years. And I think I wanted to help another child since we didn't adopt another child. I was born and raised here, and when you started listening to the social services and the other people that came into that are part of CASA, it really was amazing to hear all of the stories of the families and how the kids are neglected and abused, and in many different ways. And a lot of that is no fault of their own. I'm on my third case now, and it's really touching when you go to your foster family home, and for instance, it's a little 2-year-old girl that I have, and I walk in the house and she sees me and she just comes running and jumps in your arms, and you know you're making a difference because by the look in their eyes, we make many recommendations to the judge. And what is actually really the cool part about it is when you're at a review hearing, they'll say, I read the DSS report, which is the social services report, and I've read the CASA report. And it's good to know that what you've been doing is actually making an impact, and the judge is actually looking and taking your information in consideration for this child and the future of this child. So it means a lot. You really do make a difference.
The United Way is built on caring, supplying nearly 30 local agencies with the assistance they need to keep our community protected, healthy, and prepared for years to come. It's something we can't do on our own. The only way it works is when you help. Please join with us to keep building a better tomorrow.